On my way to my engagement party, thinking of my ex. The nerve of you. If anybody knows who her more than likely now husband is, send this video to him so he has the information to go and get it annulled. Imagine a world where you marry a woman that has to post things to the internet just like this, in lieu of how it makes you look and or feel as a man. We're looking at a future Will Smith. To think that she's posting this to the internet is absolutely mind-boggling, but to me, she's giving off that strong Jada Pinkett energy where she will undoubtedly be involved with an entanglement in the future while she continues to post embarrassing ish about you. So it's best that you end that marriage before you end up like Will.
I don't do OnlyFans anymore.
What?
At all?
I don't do it anymore at all.
With all the money you were making?
Yes.
You just shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I'm just changing everything about me.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get this straight.
And it's just like, it's a dead end. All that stuff is a dead end, and I know that I'm worth way more.
Worth more, ma'am? Nah, not anymore. You have 2 kids by 2 different baby fathers and an OnlyFans. Your value to a man is goose egg. It's 0. And it's a direct result of the terrible decisions that you made throughout your life. And I hope that content like this hits future upcoming adult entertainers so that they can make better decisions going into the future. But I doubt that they'll even care.
Everybody knows about pretty privilege.
Yeah.
You know, coming from a former little fat kid, like, there's a very...
Former?
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
Whoa.
I'm
kidding.
Emotional, damn it.
I've done double A, now I have triple A. And I'm not going to do that until I feel like I'm getting bored of double A. But I don't think I'll ever do quadruple.
Not many people do, from what I've seen.
It makes me sound like I'm doing nothing, but for us, doing triple compared to quadruple is like a big difference.
Yeah.
So I think I'll stick to triple. I'll only do it once and then I'll go back down again.
I think I'd like to try triple just to see how I'd handle it. And if I'm good with it, then I'd be like, yeah, give me quadruple. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like you were playing with yourself.
I wasn't. I don't think you've seen that. I don't think you've seen that.
I think I did. We have cameras in the parking lot, and I came out as soon as I seen it.
As soon as you seen that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I could just drive off.
No, I think I'm about to call the police. I'm going to go ahead and get
The police? My tag number? Are you serious?
Definitely.
You would think she would at least be using her thought money to reinvest into her business so she can afford some tint up on the window. Come on, mama, you don't know how this business thing works. You gotta upgrade your setup. And what's even more crazy than her outlandish behavior is some of the comments that you see over here on the side of the box. Shout out to Awesome Keith 16 who says, I would ask her to do OnlyFans for me. She's cute. He must be gay. Shut up. How will you ever shame the security officer who's in charge of kicking out lunacy, kicking out delinquency, and when he does, he's gay because he did that? Let's just switch the roles. Let's say that there was a guy in there stroking his eggplant and a woman walked up and the comments were calling the woman gay for telling the cops. And this is why so many women in our society today are just never held accountable, because it doesn't just come from women in their echo chambers. It also comes from weak ass men.
Get the French toast out of here.
I just checked my tooth.
How much do you think your guy should make?
You should be making the same amount as me.
Same amount as you?
Yeah, I've made 95K in the last month.
The last month, 95K? You think the guy...
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
Underwear.
Ma'am, he's got to make the same amount as you. Are you kidding me? You've utilized your God-given genetics, which you didn't work for. There's no talent associated with that. You've utilized your insides. You've utilized makeup. You've utilized filters. You've utilized your lack of self-respect in order to generate money so that you can sell your used underwear to dudes online, and you expect other dudes to have the same amount of value-generating work as what you do? You see, men need talent. Men need to work for their money. Men need discipline. Men need a whole bunch of consistency in order to get anywhere close and or near to that. But for some reason, you think that the amount of money that you generate makes you worthy for a guy that generates that type of money that has worked far more hard than what you have. And what's so crazy is that a guy making $100,000 a month won't require a woman to make $100,000 per month. Shit, more often than not, he just wants her to be feminine, beautiful, inspirational, supportive, and talented. Meanwhile, when you make all that money, you want to be a boss B partner to someone who's equally yoked. Give me a break.
She belongs to the streets.
I went to one of them women's marches and we had a lot in common. I saw those girls screaming, "Free the nipple." That sounds pretty good. Right? They were screaming, "We should be able to have sex with as many guys as we want." Yes, you should. If we get pregnant, we should be able to abort it. Hopefully. And we need to work so we can pay our half. Hallelujah. Fellas, get down here. It's happening. We've reached common ground. It was unbelievable. These women were fighting for the right to become the men they've always hated. Just walking around with their shirts off, whoever, not worried about the kid. I'm like, are y'all feminists or boys? What is this shit?
Sensational.
Would you rather sleep with someone who's ugly but the sex is off the charts, or sleep with someone who's beautiful but the sex is super mediocre?
Well, probably the one who is ugly, because if I don't see him again, then I get good sex.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What?
Gotcha, bitch. Basketball, like the only guy that I couldn't was too big was the basketball player. And at Clemson, he was 6'9". 6'9" is so tall.
So
and so
tall.
big.
It just, when you hug them, your face just like hits their
like when I saw it, I was like straddling him, like we were ready to go, and I was like, I can't do this, and I was wasted. I still
and you
knew.
think there's something wrong with you girls, but it's not. It's something wrong with them. You are perfect the way it is.
You have a problem, sir. You have a deformity.
If you woke up tomorrow and you're a man, what are you doing?
I would fuck somebody to see how that feels.
Do you think it'd be that easy? Do you think you could just wake up and fuck somebody?
I know I'd be a
I feel like
I already have Riz as a
She
female.
has no idea what it is to be a man.
I have Riz as a female. I think I could have Riz as a
No.
I
feel like
you'd be an attractive guy too.
I think so too. Absolutely.
Do you guys fuck a guy just because he's attractive and he pulls up on you?
No.
Exactly. Pull
We
up on
say
her.
no, but there are other girls who would say yes.
I'm a girl, right? So I know what girls like. So if I was a man, easy. I'll be like, hey, baby girl, tell me how your day was. Good morning, good night.
That is not working.
That might work though, low
Hey,
key.
ladies, do you guys like good morning, good night texts? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what women are terrible at? Talking into a microphone.
Men have sex with who they can, or women have sex with who they want. And many women today don't give guys with good mouthpiece enough credit for the ways that they're able to talk to them. They just think that it's easy. And it's an interesting phenomenon called the Dunning-Kruger effect, where people inexperienced in something think that they are more experienced in it. So the lesson here today is never take advice from a fish on how to fish.
Do you think you can get any guy's number out here?
Any guy. Any guy.
You want to test that out?
Hey, test me out.
All right. I told Shawty, you think you could get any guy out here? And she said, yeah. So, what's up?
You say I could get your number? Are you sure? I'm asking you for your number. Now you're on Snapchat. Now you're on Instagram.
Yeah.
Unless you right out here, then that's different.
I'm good.
I don't bring you in for the reason.
He said no.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, it's not easy out here. We're not easy out here. You know what I'm saying?
What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Someone that's like, oh my gosh, I'm like in love with you, like stuff like that. When they like only met you like 30 minutes ago. Oh,
This is good. This is good. If they try to talk and nobody's listening and they keep trying and they can't get a word out.
Any man who's like fucking like hits on every single bitch.
I don't know if I want to say this. When they act really fucking feminine and then they try to like fucking like get with you. It's like, bitch. I would say if they like try to make a joke and it's not funny and they're just like, haha, so awkward.
There was a video of this guy skipping last night, like skipping down the road, and it was hella cringy.
When a guy's self-absorbed and only thinks about himself.
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. That bars need a fibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just